Hello and welcome. I have here for you today this hobby Optima On Tour camper van. Comes, as you see, 5-year guarantee, and this I think is a somewhat traditional looking hobby motorhome. There'll be some more details in the description below if I remember to put it in, and if I haven't remembered then which does happen, then do remind me. Now, a side bed has the advantage when you get older. It's easier to get into. 10 years ago, 12 years ago, I was thinking to myself, oh, this will probably be the last lengthwise bed because of my next van. I'll probably want a side bed. And, well, 12 years later, I still want a widthwise bed at the back because of the space benefits that it has. I'm going to take you down to the back here and show you one of the most outstanding washrooms in a motorhome. There's plenty of space in here. I mean, a number of other companies are now doing this. I'm now standing in the shower. There's me down there. Look how much space. You see that? All of this space in the shower. So I think this might suit somebody who's a little less physically active, let's say. So an older person perhaps, and because of the facilities that it offers, this really enormous washroom and the easy access bed. It's a 2-person motorhome. There's nothing to encumber it up front, and it's really the layout is such that it's I don't know, it's easiest to get around. It doesn't have a flat floor though, as I'll demonstrate in a moment. But anyway, bedroom is very nicely appointed with all of this storage down here. In here we will find a particularly large wardrobe. It's a fantastic wardrobe, I think, and there's storage all the way around. There's also a ledge. Now, I have said in videos about how pointless a ledge was, and Jeremy, write your comment below, Jeremy, and Jeremy wrote and said he needs somewhere for his hearing aid. Now, I hadn't thought of that one before, and yeah, I accept that now. Now I know about. I know people wear hearing aids, but it didn't really occur to me. And it's this type of input from other people that I really welcome when I'm doing videos, because there's things that I mightn't think of myself, and that was one of them, about the hearing aid, place to put your hearing aid. And so, great. Okay, so now I know. And right, go on these clever fridges that opens both ways. Now, another little thing here I'm going to mention. This is a 3-way fridge, meaning it runs off gas as well. It also opens both ways, as you can see. Very clever. Now, there's Charlie, who from Canada, mentions he can't putting 3-way fridges in motorhomes. Why in this day and age? The thing is this, is that electric fridges do make a noise, and that can put people off. Only this morning I was sitting around with the other campers who do films like I do, and we were talking, and they were talking about the noise here. Now the thing is, I can sleep with racket outside and it doesn't really bother me all that much. Up to a point. I mean, when people are having loud music next to me, then it does bother me. But I, the cars and things, I just didn't hear them. But if you sleep lightly, then a fridge could be something that puts you off. A gas fridge is almost silent. I say almost because you can possibly hear time to time some noises, but they're very, very quiet. Whereas an electric fridge, even these, brand new ones from Dometic and Thetford and Vitry Frigo and other companies, you can hear them. And so if you're bothered by noise, then it's really, the gas is a much better thing to actually use. So I do make that point. Another point I would like to make actually about these fridges that open both ways, whereas it's very clever. There have been a number of complaints about these pins up here breaking, and I don't know how Dometic's actually reacting to this. I'll have to get an opinion from Dometic, but you'll have to wait until Dusseldorf. So that's 8 months away to get it. Well, it probably won't be by the time I get this up. But on that one, so that's feedback that I've actually had on these fridges. I mean, some kind of times though, it's really good to have it opening both ways, particularly if the fridge is at the door like this and you're outside, you don't want to come inside to get your beer out or something, then that's fair enough. Okay, a negative point for this, as far as I'm concerned, is that step. I don't like steps in vehicles, particularly if I'm thinking of older people. As I mentioned how it was better how good it was for older people. Now, the thing with the step is you've got to join the front bit to the rest of it, because what you've got the front bit, the cab here, and you've got the chassis under it, and you build on the habitation unit where we are now onto the chassis, and that isn't always the same height. And so I do like to see a flat floor, but I do appreciate also a flat floor. You're looking at 10,000-15,000 euros on the price to actually cover it. Another advantage, of course, of the flat floor is it's a double floor, and it'll keep you much warmer. If it's not a double floor, it'll be something. It'll be better insulated in any case. Okay, storage here at the sides, and yeah, I'll come to the kitchen, which I didn't show you. So we've got 3 burners here. We've got this unit. This is a unique to hobby. Obviously, every vehicle sort of, I think, when you buy something, it's very personal. What do you like? What suits you? What's your image, so to speak? For me, I feel this isn't really my image, so to speak. This isn't the sort of thing I would want. But it's not just because of the lack of external storage, which I'll now show you. But you know, it depends whatever you want. So that's my personal taste. Now for me, I'm carrying stacks of junk around. I'd give you a guided tour of my own garage, only I can't get into it, there's so much junk in it. But you see, this is what you got in here. That's your space. Now it'll take a garage to take 520 kilos. No, it won't. That's not true. It does give you that impression. The whole thing has 520 kilos of payload, but that's not just the garage, it's the whole thing, including water and the people inside. Alright, so how much could you put in there? I don't know, but because of the way it is, you could possibly bit more than you can do when the garage is uniquely, and the extension to the chassis. So your chassis will end around here somewhere, and this has been that bit down there has been extended. Yeah, I've done videos on this showing these things, so I'll give a link again if I remember. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Hope you found it interesting. And right, so okay, it says here what it's got. It's got a high washroom, so that is very, very high, and a French bed, or as I call it, a side bed. Thanks very much for watching. So all the best for me in Germany, and bye for now.